A lot has been said and written about the Bofors scandal over these last so many years. Today I will be talking of the French connection and the Airbus deal. It was a rupees 2,500 crore deal with the Airbus Industry, which has a link with the Bofors scandal too. I would like to go back in time. It was, I recall, March 1990, that the government of India had referred the Airbus purchase case to the CBI. And after a preliminary inquiry, the CBI had found prima facie evidence, and they were in the process of registering an FIR. Shortly before this, there was a disastrous air crash near Bangalore. An Indian Airlines Airbus crashed near Bangalore, and 90 passengers died in this accident. This disastrous air crash shook the foundation of the Airbus industry. Immediately after the air crash near Bangalore, the then Indian Civil Aviation Minister Arif Mohammed Khan, he went on record saying that they are going to hold a court of inquiry, and this would include the testing the airworthiness of the Airbus aircrafts. Perhaps the Airbus industry pulled strings, and within hours of this, the government of India changed its stance and said that they are going to test the capability of the Indian Airlines to fly the highly sophisticated Airbus aircrafts. The 2,500 crore Airbus deal was at that point of time under question and also under attack, and it was being said why the Indian Airlines decided to go for the untested V2500 engine instead of the CEM International engine, which most international airlines had opted for due to its satisfactory track record. Another charge against the deal was that the orders were placed for 12 Airbus A320 aircrafts even before the French government had given its report on an air crash near Paris in 1989. It was also being pointed out that the Airbus industry was preferred, and the positive report by the then Air Chief Marshal Dilbagh Singh in favor of Boeing 757 was sidestepped. And after hectic deliberations, an agreement was also signed with the Airbus industry for 31 Airbus A320 aircrafts. The big question is why the Airbus industry was preferred despite the positive appraisal and assessment in favor of the Boeing industry. You know what? When Bofors was in the race with the Ministry of Defense here, there was the French industry, gun manufacturer, the Sofma industry was also a competitor, and the Sofma lost the race. And perhaps it is the Sofma industry which started exposing the Bofors deal by passing information to the media, and it was in the process of these exposes that VP Singh came to power at the center, and he had said after assuming office as Prime Minister that he's going to expose the Bofors deal within 100 days. And simultaneously one can recall that the Indian newspapers, some top newspapers in the country, they had once more started rolling out the Bofors scam. And this is when the Bangalore air crash took place, and at that time strings must have definitely been pulled by the French, otherwise there is no reason why the government should have suddenly decided to modify the terms of inquiry committee which was set up after the Bangalore air crash. In spite of everything, it seems the French by now had learned a lesson, and they had decided not to divulge any more details on Bofors. Consequently, it is not hard to imagine why the then National Front government had opened up yet another case of kickbacks. The connection between Bofors and Airbus is although hypothetical, but the sequence of events within a fixed time frame definitely go to put two and two together.